Hey, Cheryl. All right. Who's in the house here? Cheryl and Mr. C. All right. Good deal. You hear me okay? Oh, that's Greg. Hey, Greg. Jerry. 5 by. Let me know if you can hear all right. Nanu, nanu. On the big screen. Wow. Hey, Matt and Kim. Okay, good. Sounds good. So 5 by 5. Well, want to welcome y'all here, and this video is about a little half of a nodule that I won, and I won it from Jensen's Adventures. And Matt, oh, well, hush, people behind Cheryl. And Matt sent me, well, he told me he sent it, and he may have sent a couple of extra things. Well, I got the box in the mail this week, and that box had, well, it weighed about almost 8 pounds. And so what we're going to do is take a look at what all came from that drawing. Oh, snap is right, Greg. But good snap. Let's see here. Let me flip this around. And there's the pile there that came. And as I've seen from others, it's all nice and neatly wrapped and labeled, and we know Matt did that, right? Okay. Thank you, Matt and Kim. Thank you, Kim, for putting this together and doing such a nice job of it. I'm trying to get, we still there? Yeah, okay. I turned my phone off, so, hang on, I got the camera on the wrong side. Watch out, we're gonna turn upside down here. Ooh, can't do that. Sorry, I'm not trying to make you sick. I gotta relocate something here. I didn't know I started the feed this way. Apologize for that. Okay, now let's zoom this in. I'm gonna move some of this out of the way. I have not even got into this until today when I took this out of the box. And all I've seen is this right here, and I didn't even look at them. I didn't even see those. But I think I know what they are. Gonna grab some scissors. Shoot, guys, I am not very organized right now. Give me just a second to get some water. Okay, I apologize. I didn't know what was here, and I didn't think about getting water. I've been showing only polished stuff lately. Let's see, let me see. I said hi to Cheryl, Greg, Jerry, Matt and Kim. Hey, Meg. And Don. Hi, Don. Let's have a look here. Matt and Kim, they run into quite a few of these Montana agates, and they are lucky enough to be able to go and hunt the Yellowstone pretty frequently. But I love Montana agate, and this is really great. And I guess this is petrified wood. I would assume that's coming, a fossilized tater. I'd assume this is coming from the Yellowstone, this wood right here. And it's an agatized wood, or silicified. Oh man, this is really great. Man, the dendrites. Okay, this is another Montana agate. You can see all the dendrites in there. Let me just so I can get my light. I tell you, I've been out dopping stones and cleaning up and all that, and I just waited too late. That's not going to show too well, that. And it's good and charged, but I'd have to turn out these other lights. Let me see if that's the high. Yeah. We may look at that later with the lights off. But boy, you can really see the dendrites going through a little quartz pocket. And hi, Lori. And here's another piece that looks like petrified wood. Oh great, my fingernails are nasty. I've been digging around in the dirt and muck and stuff, so pardon that. Whoa, this is one of those dark Montana agates. I've seen quite a few of those that really cut up nice. And I can see that it's got really nice banding inside. If you can see right in here. Got some nice banding in there. These are big old agates too. Oh, that's another one. Hey Rick, is Rick here? Uh-oh, sorry, I didn't mean to rock y'all. This one's full of water line. What a pretty agate. Man, I can't wait to get cutting on some of this stuff. Oh, this is a really dark one. There's a little bit of a window in there. I can't see through it. I was gonna try again. He's at Kyle's, okay. I'm right by the dog bowl, so JJ's getting him a drink, so. And he's pretty loud about his business there. Okay, one more here in the bag. Good grief, look at that. So that is interesting. What would that line be going down the middle of that? Can someone tell me? Is it just dendrites in a line, or is it? Thirsty pup, yeah. Yeah, he just had a pig ear, so they make him thirsty. Okay, let me put these up and wow, man, I really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Okay. Next is bubble gums. Bubble gum agate slash jasper. These are really neat little stones. I love to watch you guys finding them. Let me get them. I'm gonna just wet them all and then we'll do a close up on them. One day I want to come up and hunt these things. I don't know how easy they are to find. Okay, I was just reading the chat. But they're really interesting. And some of them really look like bubble gum. They look like chewed up bubble gum. Let me zoom in a little bit. Got to dry my hands. I like bubble gum too, Lori. That one looks kind of like a gobstopper from Willy Wonka. Those are really neat. Hey, Mike. Welcome in. Okay. That one's got some quartz in it. I don't know what's common with these things, if that's a normal thing or what. This one's got some interesting colors. So, would you consider those eyes right there? Oh, wow, that's got a little vug in it. Okay, this is not easy to do when you can't see the rock you're shining at. Yep, you'd call them eyes. Well, this is cool. It almost looks like bands. I can't tell for sure. I definitely can't see it on the rock. I'm looking in the camera right here now. Oh yeah, there's one that has quartz too. Look at those eyes coming through the quartz. That is cool. I'm gonna spend some time looking at these, maybe under the microscope, just not at a super high power. Oh, there's another one with what looks to be quartz, and it may be agate, I'm not sure. I want to go through and study all these and see how they're put together and all. Oh, wow. That's good to know, Kim. There's one with a lot of colors. That looks like a monkey right there, doesn't it? Well, it does to me. Giants chewed them up and spit them out. These are so cool. Look at that detail in them. Yeah, I'll have to put on my optivisor or something and or put them under a microscope at low power and take a look. This right here. That definitely looks like chewed up bubble gum, doesn't it? Those are cool. Well, that's the bubble gum agates, and I thank you. That's super neat. I just want to look at them closer and learn more about them. I'm going to move these over to the cabinet here. Give me a sec. I'm going to grab a drink. Okay. Okay, good. South Dakota prairie agate. Let me zoom out so this is a little better. Look how neat that was done, isn't that? That's great. Definitely professional. Look how pretty that is. It's got pastel colors in it. Okay, lights. Oh, you did a great job, Kim. A great job. I just want to make sure I keep this stuff together so I know what's what. A Montana waterline moss agate is the next one. Yeah, she does a great job, and the colored paper too. It all matches well. Look at that. Okay, this hadn't been wet yet. Let's wet it down. Wow. It's it's really cool how clear those things are. And let me pull this light out again and see if, let me get this little booger off. Now we're cooking. If y'all don't get sick from that, I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit. That is good. I got something I'm gonna send you, Matt and Kim. It will, I think you'll like it. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna wait and let y'all get it and see it. And a Montana moss agate. Let's see, I need to get. And here it is before it's wet down. These are great smooth cuts, Matt, or Kim if Kim cut them. Isn't that pretty? That's just special about Montana agates. Montana moss agate. Let me cut the packing off of this right quick. Oh, wow. So Matt, tell me about if you go through the blades with these things. You know, oh crud. I hear they're really hard. I've cut a few of them, but have you burned any blades up yet? Okay, next, Montana moss agate. I can't watch the chat too much. You got my full attention here with this box of rocks. Oh, that one's gonna really look nice. Okay, that's not being wet. And that's wet down. Is that thing strobing or is that my hand moving? Oh, that's the frames. Okay. That's the video causing the strobing effect. Did you color code these? It seems like the prairie, okay, wait a second. Seems like the moss agates are all in green. Oh, look at that. Okay, that broke it. Oh, I've been picking up green ones and they've all been the Montana moss, so. Okay, I can't do nothing about the strobe. I think that helped. It's so pretty. That I like the way that there's a burst in there with the quartz just at the end of my thumb. Okay. There is a Montana moss. Oh boy, this is going to be one of the dark ones. Look at that. Hi, Beth. Wow. That's amazing to me. I have not had one of the real dark Montanas before. Or really any, I don't think I've had any really decent ones. Let's see here. Isn't that pretty? Look at the bands. I got my stinking fingers in the way there. Man, thank you guys. Petrified wood. Agatized petrified wood. Oh my goodness. Now I'm doing like Cheryl. Ooh and ah, and not show you the rock. So that's dry. And that's wet. Wow. That is pretty. Sorry I keep bumping this stand. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. Oh man, if I ever get the opportunity to hunt that, I will definitely do it. I wished I would have done it when I went to Idaho, but I ended up going to the Chalice Mountains. Payback for earlier. Payback earlier for earlier, Cheryl. Look at that one. Isn't that just gorgeous? That was dry. Sorry. Petrified agatized wood. Man, that is really gorgeous patterning. Next up, yeah, I agree, Jerry. Okay, I just realized that some of these don't have to be cut open, that there is a convenient opening at the end to pull them out. Yeah, that definitely the full Monty here. A South Dakota prairie agate. If you guys are not familiar with Jensen's adventure with Matt and Kim, you need to go over to their channel. They have some really great adventures, find some nice rocks. And Kim finds some good Fairburn agates. Shows Matt up usually. No, Matt finds them too. Look at that. Good grief. Man. Okay. Good night. Look at that detail. That's good. You know, I was only kidding, Matt. I see that Cheryl just dropped their link to their channel in the chat. And you really should go and watch that. If you haven't seen them, go and subscribe to their channel. Man, they find a lot of nice rocks. South Dakota prairie agate. I always thought these prairie agates would be pretty inside, but I cut one open, and it wasn't great inside. It looks wonderful from the outside, but from the inside it was not. It was real plain. Look at that, man. I thought that they must be, some of them must be really nice inside. And this is a chunker, man. That's a 4-inch piece right there. Yeah, so I see some people talking about Abby, and Abby's the official approver. And I'm not going to say a whole lot more about that. You just need to go watch their channel and to learn more about that. That is a nice prairie agate. And a Montana moss. Guys, you really loaded me up here. I do appreciate it. I'll get a box going your way. Oh man, look at that. See how it feels, Cheryl, when someone says that? Yeah. Hey, Allison. I got to get up there and to hunt that Yellowstone. Man. The next one is a jasp agate. Matt, your saw cuts look great. So that is dry. I'm running out of room to put rocks, and I know nobody feels sorry for me about that. I'm tickled to death to be running out of room. Look at that. I love the way those colors go together. So can you see through? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's funny that this came down to is the last rock. This is the last rock coming up. This is the giveaway rock here. This is what I was looking for in the mail, and all the rest that you've seen was just the generosity of Matt and Kim. Oh, it's all polished and everything, man. Let me do this. I think that maxed it out. Yeah, this is what I was looking for coming in the mail, and Matt said he tossed in, I may have tossed in a couple of extra things, but man, that was so generous of you, and I really appreciate it. I'm tickled to death to get them. And I appreciate you doing the giveaway, and I'm thankful for the giveaway rock as well. Man. Well, that's everything there, but I need just a minute before we go. For those of you who have the high-tech, that have the high-tech 10-inch saw, yesterday, I believe it was, dropped a video that was the second in my 3D for Lapidary series. And I put up there, I changed the design a little bit to make it a little easier where you didn't have to do heat set inserts. But I put the fence video up. And if you go to my site, I know that would mean you have to have a 3D printer, but there's people on Facebook that will 3D print things for you. And in the Facebook marketplace, you should be able to find someone. I have a lot of files up there, and I'm always making something new. I just like to do that. That's kind of my deal, and so I've got more coming up, but I want to give a little sneak peek here. Let me zoom out a little bit. This right here may not look like much to you, but what this is it's a template to cut the pads for a Kingsley cabber, for the old style felt that goes in the cabber. And I hadn't posted that online. I hadn't made a video yet of it, but so I made a second version with extra large hole because I have a 1/2 inch punch, and that I can just put my punch right through there and smack it and cut the hole. So anyhow, that will be coming up in the near future. And I showed the other day, I showed the templates. I think that's going to be my next video that I do. That's going to be a 3D print, because I've got it. I've got quite a few lapidary templates now, so different shapes, and I'm continuing to make shapes. I'm just going to start dropping them here, but there's some shields and ellipse or marquee, some teardrop stuff, and a couple of oval templates. And I've got a lot more types that I'm going to be making, but I'm going to go ahead and get them. I think we'll just make that my next video in that series and get those out there so people can start using it. And Allison, you can get your, I don't know if you use the template. Some people freehand everything, and I typically use a template. And so, hey, Kelly's here. She is here too. She's on spring break. So, if I'm missing your premieres and lives this weekend and next week, well, she and I are probably doing something. So, anyhow, oh, getting our food. You're doing good, girl. Okay, well, that's all I have. Again, Matt, Kim, thank you so much. I mean, thank you doesn't cover it, but man, this is awesome. I sure do appreciate it. And we're going to call this a wrap. And so you guys have a great evening, and we'll catch you at the next video. So till then, y'all take care.